What if I told you we're about to bring back the glory days of jamming out in your living room? You see this footage? It's Rockband, the game that turned us all into rock stars. And guess what? We've just scored a Rockband set for the Wii absolutely free. Now, the nostalgia train is set to depart, and our destination? A Wii U console that can fire up this musical treasure. Remember those frenzied drumming sessions, the epic guitar solos, and the joy of belting out your favorite tunes? So fasten your seatbelts and join us on this quest to reignite the Rock Band party. Time to hit the road and reclaim those rock star memories.
The other day, our neighbors put this out in the street for free. It was out by the trash cans. It's an entire Rock Band setup, even with the keyboard. Now, the keyboard was only used in Rock Band 3, come to find out, because I had never seen it. I didn't even know they did a keyboard. My wife had been looking for a Rock Band setup for a minute. We were just coming home late from like a family get together, and we weren't planning on recording or hunting or anything. And I just paused and I go, there's a Rock Band setup right out there. And we pulled up and whipped around, and we got all of it loaded in the car, came back, tested it. The whole thing worked. So we ended up splurging quite a bit and getting some of the extra stuff. This is all that we found that was actually left. It even had the adapter for the controllers because this is the Wii setup. We're actually in the process of getting now just a microphone and maybe an extra guitar. That way people can play two-player on the guitar, have the whole band set up, and some of the games too. It's funny that we found this because not only was my wife looking for this, but this was also something that Sam kind of had an interaction with recently when he went solo hunting. One of the store owners he had talked to had brought up how he had Rock Band parties and that they were always fun.
Moments together. I used to have the best Guitar Hero Rock Band parties in my house.
Yeah.
Having the absolute best time. Things I, to this day, I've not forgotten that happened 13, 14 years ago.
We had talked about it as soon as we got this. We're like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to start having people come over? Something we're super excited to have just for fun. Especially because you don't really see the set complete as it is for cheap often. I've been seeing the sets, this could date the video, but anywhere between 100 to 200, depending on how complete the set is. And then after that, you got to get the games.
Yeah, like what's with like that makes every band cool? The streets, the hives, everyone wants the.
That's why I broke up with you.
This kind of came unexpected, but if you remember earlier, we had a video where Sam and Leo had a draft. You guys remember the draft episode?
Even more stuff. So out of this, I was not expecting to get a Sega Saturn 3D controller. That's cool. A Wii U gamepad, or a copy of Sword of Vermilion for the Sega Genesis.
That guy who ended up selling them all that stuff threw this in just because it was in with his games. So Fruge actually told me
pretty much giving them this for free because they're looking for a Wii U. And last night I kind of cleaned it up. It looked pretty nasty at first, but I noticed that it had like a skin protector on it, so I peeled that off. And it looks pretty new now. But all they really need is a charger for it, but it seems to work. I tested it out.
Yeah, Fruit's hooking us up right now because my wife's trying to find down a Wii U on areas like Mercari, OfferUp, eBay, all that stuff. We're tracking one down that's missing one of these, and we found out a way to connect a separate one to a Wii U. And kind of like what I was talking about earlier, we just got a Rock Band set up, and it's all for the Wii. We have a Wii, but we would prefer to maybe get a Wii U set up, and it's something that she's always wanted to get. So Fruit's really hooking us up with this.
The following is a segment of Trivia with Fruit.
Also, I didn't know this, but I guess this right here is a sensor bar. So you can play Wii games on your Wii U pad, and this would be the sensor bar, so you don't really need a sensor bar either. I didn't even know that until I searched it up. I was like,
All right, not bad.
So if you have a Wiimote, you can literally play like portable as long as the Wii's like in range.
And you just prop it up?
Yeah, and then this is pretty much a sensor bar, so as long as your Wiimote is pointing to this thing, you can play Wii games.
Sick.
Thank you for watching today's segment of Trivia with Fruit.
So we're probably gonna go track down this seller that my wife's been talking to and see if we can buy it and test this out. And then hopefully we'll have a Rock Band set up in the living room so that the guys can come through and we can get down with some Rock Band. We've been piecing it together. I know I showed off the display, but we just got some stuff in the mail that we needed supplemental for it. Stay tuned, this should be fun. We're gonna try and track down a Wii U and hopefully get this all set up and have some Rock Band nights. right, guys. So as you just saw, brought this to us, and we're gonna go ahead and get this synced up to a Wii U hopefully by today. We already have a Wii set up, but this is Leo's. I have a Wii, someone else is borrowing it right now. But that's not optimally what we wanted our Wii setup for this to be. So we're probably gonna end up just going forward with buying that Wii U that we found online. But a couple things came in the mail today, guys. We got a couple drumsticks, because the drum set, we already tested it like cavemen with our hands on the pads. They work. The guitar worked, the drumsticks worked. Whoever left these out even left the dongles that connect the instruments to the system, which if you're looking for these instruments on the Wii, they're typically going to be missing the dongles. So the dongles in them itself are like another $20-$30 on the internet if you had to piece those together. But all we really needed were these drumsticks, and the guitar and the drum set already works. Haven't tested the keyboard because we don't have Rock Band 3. But we also, check this out, guys, this just came in too. We got a Rock Band microphone. If everything goes as according to plans, we should have a Wii U to join the ranks of our console collection. And not only that, we'll be able to have some pretty cool little Rock Band nights in the living room connected to that Wii U. So my wife actually tracked down a Wii U without the gamepad. Now it's just a matter of going on the road and going to go pick it up. I'm probably not going to be recording the interaction with the person too much just to respect their privacy. But I'll try and get some footage, but I need to bring backup. I don't want to go alone, so I'm going to go ahead and bring Matt.
And we got security.
Just in case anything gets a little too scary out there, we're bringing the boys. Let's go. Just a little bit of gas station hootenanny before we get on the road, am I right, Matt?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they go. All right, we got ourselves a nice little beverage for the road and some cash for the game. Matt didn't get anything, but you know what? Gonna get a good long ride with his buddy, ain't that right?
Yup.
Let's get going.
Here, Isaac and the seller are testing the Wii U to make sure it works.
All right. It looks like it's working. We got Just Dance loading right now. And then Just Dance is in here. And there's also this ESPN thing. The remotes work good. There's this one and the Peach one. So just looks like it's loading right now. There it is.
Looks like everything is working, which is a great sign.
All right, so we just made it back from the spot we were testing the Wii U at. He didn't have the gamepad. He just had a couple of these controllers that Matt's holding.
So we have the Chris Pratt controller, then the Anya Taylor-Joy controller right here.
We got the Wii U in hand, and not only do we have the Wii U in hand, but thanks to our buddy Fruit from a previous episode, he got a gamepad. It's coming our way, and now we got a Wii U.
Let us know in the comment section below which song we should play first.
Yeah. What song would you want to see on Rock Band? If you had to pick one song to be on Rock Band, Matt, it'd be any song.
Best song of all time, dude. Can't Drive 55 by Sammy Hagar.
Can't Drive 55 by Sammy Hagar.
We're about to drive off right now, but not at 55.
That's right. My wife now has a Wii U. She's wanted one for a little bit. I did some recording just to see on site if it was working. He was really cool about it. He let us record to see if it was working, but I think I'm gonna also stop by at a nearby game store that we like to go to. Maybe look at some Wii U stuff. Maybe throw in a little surprise for the missus.
A little something.
You know, something cute. Cute.
Get yourself out of the doghouse.
Give me some bonus points while we can. All right, we'll see you guys later. We're gonna get on the road. We got Matt over here, and we just came up to Wartorn Front. This is Matt's actual first time coming in. We've been back here before, but we're gonna check it out.
A couple of years.
No, we'll definitely see if we can find something for the Wii U for the music. Looking at that plushie, Matt?
Oh yeah, it's not so often that you see Pikmin merch too.
No, yeah, that's a cute one. All of them are, right?
Yep. In the comment section, please explain to me how King Crimson works. Also, let us know what your favorite King Crimson song is.
So we went to Wartorn Front, and usually they have really good stuff. Matt, what'd you think? I know you hadn't been here in a while.
No, they had some cool stuff, but nothing for me today.
Yeah, and I would say so too. They did have some things I was looking at. There was some RPGs on like PS2 and PS1 that normally I would be trying to buy. But right now I'm not looking for me, I'm looking for the missus. And I wanted to surprise her with a Wii U game on the way back. And Wartorn Front here in Manteca was on the way back from where we were getting that Wii U. So I thought, you know, maybe I could double dip, maybe get her like Yoshi's Woolly World or or like a Mario Kart or something, right? And it was slim pickings here. But maybe there will be a game store on the way home that we could stop at and snag something on the Wii U. I want to throw in a little extra, just a little surprise.
Hey, some.
Exactly, just a little.
How are you gonna give someone a game system without a game?
Exactly. So we'll see. You guys will also see too. So we struck out at Wartorn Front earlier trying to find some Wii U stuff. So we ended up going to an old tried and true retro spot nearby.
I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this place. It's a little known vintage game place called GameStop.
Yeah, little old hole in the wall that we got nearby. We went to our local GameStop, open on the off chance that it would be one of those ones that randomly has some Wii U games stocked. Luckily,
Surprisingly well stocked.
yeah, it was surprisingly well stocked. The employee was really cool, and he told us, hey, I do have a decent amount of Wii U stuff in that you might be interested in. Pulled out a few games, and you know, they had like 10 games in there, and they were all in their box and everything. I ended up getting
My wife.
Mario Kart 8. I just think, you know, Mario Kart's never a bad idea to have, even though it's on Switch and stuff. It's Mario Kart, you know, you can never go wrong with that. And then I got for myself the Amazing Spider-Man 2, just because I don't have that one, so having it on the Wii U, definitely don't mind that. And also just picked myself up a Tell Your Selfie 2. Didn't have it. I'm a big PS4
Can't go
collector.
wrong with that franchise.
No, seriously. So.
Will crawl from the dark.
Overall, I think we made out pretty decently at this GameStop. I'm gonna go back to the house now, and we're gonna set up this Wii U. We have a gamepad that we acquired separately from Fruit. We're gonna try and see if we can use our magic to sync them all up, get the Rockband set up in the living room, and play some Rockband. All right, we're gonna get going.
Hey, sup guys, Sam here, doing some editing. As you can see, here I was actually watching a video on how to do some color grading. So I was color grading some footage with lovely Manny here. But if you guys haven't tried out Skillshare, which is a sponsor of today's video, definitely check them out. Tons of different resources. You can use them to learn productivity, video editing, as we have, and it's really leveled up the quality of our channel. There's a little bit here for everybody, so if you're interested in learning anything at all, check out Skillshare. Click the link in the description. We have a promo code with them. The first 10 people that click on the link and sign up get a free month. Try it out today. Cancel it if you don't like it.
Okay, so we made it. We're here at the end of the journey. Matt's got a guitar, and we got a drum set over here. And right here, we got Rock Band 2 for the Wii. This is the pad going all the way back to the draft episode that has now got a home on this Wii U for my wife. My wife had been wanting Rock Band. She had been wanting a Wii U. Through this pad we got through the draft, and through this great seller we found online, we got the Wii U, and we got this Rock Band kit for free. We did buy the disc though. We got this. Hey, you're not gonna see this hunted online because we got this on eBay. So you're not gonna see a game hunter that unless you wanna go through my eBay purchases. So without further ado, time to go to the Wii menu. TV only. So now we're gonna see if we can get some Rock Band going on this here Wii U. Now, these little dongles right here should be sensing the instruments. All right, you ready?
Oh, Rock Band, baby, it's the GameBois. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy.
Let's get this going, boys, shall we? So far, so good. Now, will my wife be able to play some Rock Band on this Wii U? Let's find out. Console should be syncing via that dongle. All right, I think we're connected. Looks like it's working. All right, quick play. Ready, Matt?
Yeah.
We're gonna do a quick play together, local.
Shout out to the public domain.
All right, calibrated now. We went into the settings and made sure that our TV will be synced up with this. So let's see if it works.
Roam if you want to. Roam around the world. Roam if you want to. Without wings, without wings.
It worked.
Roam if you want.
Now my dog's chewing on our drumstick.
That's rock and roll, baby.
It's been kind of an eventful week. This is a promotional shirt from a game store when Final Fantasy VII released on the PlayStation 1. Now this is an original shirt. It was never worn and it was still in a bag with other shirts that were pressed for the store. So the store had this bag just filled with 4 of these folded. All of them same size. This is the front. It's got the Final Fantasy VII logo. It's got Squaresoft on the arm, right? This is what they were before they were Square Enix, before the merger with Squaresoft and the Enix. And then this is the coolest part right here. It's got this really cool profile of Cloud. You know, super old design of Cloud with his job title saying formal soldier, his age, blood type, all that, only on PlayStation. This is sick. A lot of the guys on the channel here are big Square Enix fans, especially with Final Fantasy. Having something like this is gonna be something really neat that I could only wear to special occasions. I already told myself if I do end up wearing it, it's gonna be maybe at conventions or anything related to video games, like only for special occasions. And even then, because it's white, I'm gonna be walking around with one of those detergent markers just in case anything happens. This isn't something you go eat hot wings with or hot Cheetos with, you know? Reason why I didn't record getting this, I did go to the flea market. One, it was a dry hunt, so there wasn't anything at the flea market really. And then 2, the guy who I got it off of actually isn't comfortable with recording, which is fine. He's still a very good friend of ours. He usually sells us things on the cheap. He's actually sold us a couple of the things that we bought on the channel. We've just explained after the fact, oh, here's what we got. We're just gonna record who we got it from. And he just had these in his truck. He was like, hey, I bought a bunch of stuff from a yard sale of someone who used to own a game store, and he sold different game displays of other games. I'll probably keep some of the information private just so I don't want to identify him too much. But he sold a lot of game displays and other promotional video game shirts that were still brand new, unworn, like this one. Like you could see the freaking creases that this was in a bag for what, 1997? Over 20 years now of this being recorded. So this is something special. This is a bit of a grail, brand new, unworn by man, and this is just gonna be something neat. So if we end up using this footage, this is just 2 cool things right here that I thought we have to share it somehow, and if we don't end up sharing it, that's okay. I knew I had to maybe talk about it just a little bit. If anyone's interested, I know Sam has a lot on his plate with the free 99 that we pay him to edit the videos. So if he does get around to this and shoves it somewhere and finds a way, he'll make it work. He's the magic man. I just had to show this. This is really cool, man. Rockband and a Final Fantasy VII promotional shirt. Like, come on. I had to record it at least once. This was a fun day. This was a fun find. The Rockband stuff. Super happy. I'm hoping my friends enjoy it just like that guy was talking about.
Hey, Sam's right. A lot of you guys are watching right now. Why are you watching and you won't even give us the decency of clicking that button? It takes 1 second. I mean, you don't have to, but you made it to the end of the video, so why not?